Hello everyone, my name is Shunanda and welcome to my channel. In today's class, we're going to discuss the poem Daffodils written by William Wordsworth. This is a poem in the syllabus for ICSE Class 9. So let's begin. This poem consists of 4 stanzas and in each stanza there are 6 lines. Each of this line is the iambic tetrameter. It is one of the best known works of English romantic poet William Wordsworth, who was born on 7th April 1770 and died on 23rd April 1850. The poem was composed in the year 1802. The poem talks about how nature and memory were very close to the heart of romantic poets like Wordsworth. Nature is the greatest gift or blessing to mankind. It has the power to heal our miseries and help us rejoice. Now let's get into the detail of the poem. Let's discuss stanza-wise what the poem actually talks about. In the very first stanza we see, I wandered lowly as a cloud that floats on high over valleys and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. In this particular stanza, the poet compares himself with the solitary clouds. Just like a solitary cloud floats aimlessly over the valleys and hills, similarly he wandered around aimlessly. And while walking beside a lake, he saw a large number of golden daffodils that were fluttering and dancing in the breeze and looked very happy. So the poet was wandering lonely around and suddenly he saw beside the lake these golden daffodils which were dancing along the breeze, along with the breeze, and this view was so mesmerizing for him that he was very pleased. In the second stanza, he says, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their head in sprightly dance. So in this stanza, he's basically comparing these golden daffodils with that to the stars. Just like the stars, the daffodils were shining and twinkling as they were fluttering in the breeze. The poet says that the daffodils were stretched in a never-ending line and were tossing their head as if they were dancing in happiness. In the third stanza, the poet says, the waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. Our poet could not be but gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought when wealth the show to me had brought. In this third stanza, he says that there were waves that were dancing in the lake, but they were not any match to that of the flowers. The joyful dance of the daffodils were far, far better than theirs. Poet had immense pleasure because of the joyful company of the daffodils. However, he could not fully appreciate the scenery because he could not take away the entire thing. He could only take away just a little bit among the abundance. In the last stanza, for oft when my couch I like, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with daffodils. In the very last stanza, the poet is saying that whenever he lies on his couch and is in low spirit or sorrowful or lonely, the sight of this dancing yellow, bright, shining daffodil flashes in his mind, which gives him immense joy and pleasure and relieves him from the solitude or the sadness that he is going through. These beautiful memories of daffodils take away all his sorrows, boredom and loneliness and make his heart dance in happiness with these daffodils. So basically this is a very, very beautiful poem written by William Wordsworth in which he has basically praised the nature. He has praised the beautiful dancing daffodils which took away all the griefs in the minds of the poet. This poem has actually showcased a beautiful bond between the memories and the nature. The nature and the memory, they play such a important role in the hearts of romantic poets like William Wordsworth, and they have had immense effect in the mind of the poet. He says here in the poem that nature is the greatest gift of nature to the mankind, and it has a very good healing power. It can heal all the miseries, all the happiness, unhappiness, all the sorrows, all the depression in the mind of human, and give us the joy, help us to relieve and be happy. So this is a very beautiful poem depicting the beauty of nature, the true beauty of nature and its healing power, by the famous English romantic poet William Wordsworth. So I hope you have understood this poem. If you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section. Till then, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Have a great day. Thank you.